Right, today I want to know about braising steak. Right, so we're here at Brambleby Farms and we are asking the question, what is braising steak? This is Paul, the owner operator, and he's going to take us through it.
Hello there, how are we doing? So braising steak is a tougher muscle, so it's not like your sirloin steak or something like that doesn't move very much. This will come a little bit further along from the ribeye, then you'll get the back rib, and the next little bit along is where we're going to take this bit of braising steak from. And it moves a lot, it's in the neck, so there's a lot of movement, which makes the meat a lot tougher. But by making it tougher, you also get the better flavour. So Anthony loves a bit of braising steak, don't you? You like to fry it up.
I love braising steak, and I do not stew it. I fry it up and eat it as normal steak.
You fry it up and eat it as normal, don't you?
Salt and pepper, and it tastes as good. In fact, what I would like us to do one day is get the best steak cut and the braising steak cut and try them.
Do a bit of a taste test.
Do a taste test. In fact, we'll do a blind taste test for some customers.
Yeah.
And see which one they prefer.
See which one we prefer. A little bit of rib there, so we just take that off, but that's good for stewing. You can drop that in the bottom of a stew pot or something like that. And then this piece here is the bit that Anthony buys every couple of weeks, don't you? Keep your family fed. Now, I've no idea if my knife is sharp. I am not a butcher, I'm a farmer. This is a Sunday, so he's caught me on the spot by turning up on a Sunday when we're closed, asking for a bit of braising steak. So about that thickness, yeah. So we're just going to cut this into slabs. Not too bad, bed. You're not blunt. And there you go. That'd be a braising steak. So that's the outside where it's been hung just for, well, probably 2 days is about what it's been hung for. This is about 3 weeks old. This is off of a Galloway cross bullock. All our bullocks are grass fed. So on a regenerative system, we try, although these have only been lightly moved this year, we try and move most of our cows on a daily basis. And then that way we give the soil a rest, the grass a rest, and we think by that we can grow a lot more feed off of the same area. We use no chemicals, we use no fertilisers, pesticides, insecticides. Our cows get no routine wormings, they get no routine inoculations. This year we've done no fly treatment on our beef or dairy herd that's at home. Some of them are on the wash, grazing on the wash. Washes are the floodplains that take all the water from Bedford and everywhere else and kicks it out in the sea, and we graze the plains there. If a slightly sharper knife would have been better. So then we can go into talking about nutrient density. So by the fact that we do graze and the way that we graze and the way that we rear our animals, there should be more omegas, so omega-3 and omega-6 in there, rather you might only get a lot less if you're buying a grain-fed animal. All the microbiology within the soil and all the different plants they eat will give you lots of different nutrients within the food itself. So should be, in theory, a lot healthier than what you get from a supermarket. If you're just buying corn-fed animals that are pushed, grown quickly, and with no variation in the diet. So don't want that bit of fat, do you? You do?
Yep,
yeah.
put it on.
A bit of fat on, so that's it.
Perfect.
A bit of a poor man's Jacob's ladder, if you like, so, and a bit of braising steak, which you'll stick straight in the pan, won't you?
Yep.
You cut them up in half, do you?
I cut the fat off and then I'll trim that and feed to the dogs, or we'll use it for some cooking.
Yeah,
and then,
fat, yeah.
However, I actually prefer the fat as the taste. I really love fat.
I like to cook my meat with the fat on, and then depending on how hungry I am, I actually like to eat the fat. But if there's a bit too much fat on it, then I'll only eat a percentage of it. You do get, you see your gristle lines, like your growth lines. There isn't really anything in that. That's quite nice, but you will see in a steak a bit of a gristle, which would be a growth where it stopped and started growing again. That bullock's grown pretty much well all the way around the different muscles there, so that's why you've got them lines. So that'll eat really well.
Okay, this is Paul from Brambleby Farms. There'll be a link in the top in the description. Please, you ship all over the country, do you?
Yeah, so ship all over. We do a lot on Facebook. Facebook's the best place to find us. Anthony does a few videos for us on YouTube. Yeah, so we ship nationwide through APC, overnight courier. Website's closed for 1 week at the moment, but only while we're covering when the butcher will be on holiday. So we're open about 49 weeks of the year. And then we open the shop here for Thursday 12 to 7, Friday 10 till 7, 12 to 7 Thursday, 4 to 7 Friday, and 10 till 1 on a Saturday. I forgot my own opening hours.
Perfect, no problem. So click the links and find out more.